welcome to the kitchen. It's a lovely summer's day, although you wouldn't believe it. So I thought I'd make a really nice light cake, a summer strawberry and cream pavlova. So first of all, we're gonna make a meringue. I've got 4 room temperature egg whites in here and 200 grams of caster sugar. I'm gonna whip up my egg whites till we get to stiff peak consistency. So that's when all the peaks hold their shape. If you haven't got one of these bad boys, you can use a hand whisk, but it will take you a lot longer. So here we go. So I just start off on a bit of a low speed first of all, just to kind of get the bubbles going. Turn up the speed, onto max. It's getting, I'm going to stop it here just to show you. So that is not stiff peak yet. See, it's still just running off my whisk. Needs a little bit more, so I want to get it to completely stiff peak before I start adding the sugar. So a little bit more. Oh, turn it on right, there we go. So that didn't take very long at all, did it, with my thing? So you can see that stiff peak consistency, it's holding its shape. So now it's time to add the caster sugar. I'm just going to do it about a tablespoon at a time. You don't want to put it all in at once because it will just kind of collapse the egg white. So whisk it for about 20 seconds and another tablespoon until it's nice and stiff and glossy and all the sugar is in my mixture. Oh, splatting meringue all over the place. So that's all done, nice and stiff. I'm just going to add a little dash of vanilla now into the meringue, a nice sort of generous teaspoon. Give it a whisk and then it's ready. Look at that, a lovely stiff meringue. I am tempted to put it over my head, but no, I won't. So that's all ready. To create a pavlova layer cake, what you want to do is mark out some circles on some baking parchment, because I kind of want, when I stack it together, I want them all to be like a nice even size so they look pretty. So I'm just using a 7-inch tin here. You can do any size you want actually. Of course you can, it's your pavlova. Draw around a tin or whatever you have to hand. So turn it over. And then what you need to do is just take some of your meringue mixture, just pop it on to the centre, a couple of spoons, and I want nice, look at how pillowy and wonderful that meringue is. I want to have nice thin layers, so just using a palette knife I'm just going to kind of spread it around to the edge, level it out a bit, do a tiny bit more just here I think, just so it's nice and equal. So 4 egg whites will do about 6 layers. If you want to make a big one, obviously just increase that. So pop that into the oven on 120 degrees for about 20 minutes, then turn it down to 100 and leave it on for about another 20 minutes till it's nice and crisp and dry. So I'll pop that in and we'll come back when they're all ready. I have actually done some earlier, but... Oh, I can't open my oven door. My pavlovas are baking in the oven, so I'm just going to get my fillings ready. So I'm going to cut up some strawberries, do some nice thin slices for in between the layers, and then keep some really pretty ones for the top. So yeah, this is going to be boring, so we can... Got a lovely stack of my strawberries all sliced up. Got the ones from the top. And Lola's just in the middle of melting some white chocolate, and I shall tell you for why in a minute because it's a top tip. Oh, thank you, Lola. Look at that. Now I'm going to make some chantilly cream. It's just going to be double cream, basically, a couple of tablespoons of icing sugar, and of course, a generous amount of vanilla. In it goes. Would have been helpful if I got my spoon out first. A couple of tablespoons of icing sugar. Lovely bit of vanilla. When you're using whipped cream, it's really important to get it to just under where you want it, because if you get it just perfect, by the time you've spooned it onto your dessert or into your piping bag, it's going to thicken up. So I'll show you what sort of consistency you're looking for. It's still quite runny, but it won't be long. With double cream, it will suddenly go, so it's only going to need a tiny bit more whipping. I'm going to stop at this point. I often stop and turn off my electric mixer because I just want to almost do it by hand. And literally just by doing this a little bit more, it's going to get it to just how I want it. I'd say it's kind of, seems like the thickness of like a yogurt or a mayonnaise, and that's it. That's as far as I want it to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to brush the meringues with a little bit of melted white chocolate, because that's going to act as a barrier in between the cream and the fruit, between each layer, to keep it a little bit crisp. Here he is, layer number 1. I'm just going to get a pastry brush straws. I'm blaming Lola. Just kind of brush it all around. Paint it with white chocolate. Now I'm going to add my cream. Dollop that on, dollopy dollop, and just spread it out. You don't want too much because we're going to have like a lot of layers here. So a few slices of strawberry around the edge. And then layer number 2. So just place that on there. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to paint my chocolate on before I place it. This is going to be quite boring, so because I've got to do multiple layers. So. Oh, nearly forgot the cream then. I mean, check this out. How about that for exact amounts of strawberries? Wonderful, look at that. So now I'm going to get my final topping layer on here. Crowning glory. On it goes. So just a nice topping, fresh cream. Maybe some freeze-dried strawberries and some gold leaf will add to it. Thanks, Lola. Oh, okay, raspberries, because I don't have strawberries, but that will do. Some strawberries just around the top. I mean, I don't even know if I need gold on it or not. I love putting gold on everything. Should we do it? Yeah, let's put a little bit of gold on. Just see, it just sticks to the knife like that. It just naturally just kind of clings on. I think this looks incredible. If I do say so myself, I mean, it's not me, it's all the meringue and the strawberries. Look at it. It's going to be great anyway, but let's just try and see if I can cut through without it collapsing. Oh, because it's quite a chewy meringue. Stickety, sticky, stickerson. I'm going to clean the knife off, Dan, before I go in for the second cut, okay? Because this is quite crucial. Confidence is key, confidence is key, confidence is key. Oh. Oh, come on, come on. Here it comes. Oh, come on. Oh, yes. Oh! Oh my God, that is so good. Oh, it's really strawberry-fied. Amazing. Definitely, you must make this. I hope you do. I hope you enjoy it. Please leave me any comments if you try it, because it is delicious. Everything you need to make it is just down there. Hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you very soon. Oh, one more bit for the road. It's amazing.